Hey everybody, welcome back to Pam's Cutting Board. I'm so glad that you was able to stop by my channel today. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you to the ones that's been with me since day one. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Right now when I'm filming this, we are at 941. We are so close to being 1,000. So share the videos and get Pam's Cutting Board's name out there so we can grow, okay? So let's go ahead and get into what we're going to make today. It's going to be lemon meringue pie. That's what's going to be on my Thanksgiving table this year. It's there about every single year. It's one of my favorite pies. It's probably Wayne's. It's one of Wayne's favorite. I think it and butterscotch is running neck to neck. And speaking of Wayne, he's not going to be able to join us today. He had some errands that he had to run. He's okay, but he did have to run some errands, and he's not going to be able to film for me today. So it's going to be me. So I apologize if I make a mess of it. So I'll do my best, okay? So let's go ahead and get in and get started on the lemon meringue, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, first to make the lemon meringue pie, you're going to need some pie crust. Now, if you want to make your own from scratch, go ahead and do so. But around the holidays, I find that if I can take a little help from the store, that makes it easier on me. So that's what I'm going to do. So buy your favorite brand deep dish pie crust. You'll want to bake it. I've got mine ready right here. I've thawed it out a little bit, and I've poked some holes in it with a fork, so that way when I bake it, it's not going to bubble up on me. So give me just a second here, and I'm going to put it in the oven. Don't let me forget it, guys, or I'll burn it up. Okay, next, you're going to need some cornstarch. You're going to need a little bit of butter. You're going to need some sugar. You're going to need some water. You're going to need some eggs. And you're going to need some lemon zest. And you're going to need some lemon juice. Okay? And I suppose you could use the lemon juice in the bottle. I guess it would be okay, but I just go ahead and do the real lemons. And I'm going to need me about 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. And I have washed these lemons already, so they're nice and clean. And I've got more in the sink, because I'm going to need about a 1/2 cup of lemon juice, and I'm not sure how many lemons I'm going to need. Okay, I have my lemon zest ready, and I could have got probably 2 teaspoons out of 1 lemon, but I did zest a little bit on this one too. So now we're going to go ahead and juice our lemon. And another trick you could do to make sure it's going to release enough juice for you is you just push on it and roll it across your cutting board. And if it's still kind of tight and it's not going to release the lemon juice that you want, then stick it in the microwave just for a few seconds though, not a lot. We're going to need a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. And I just take a fork and go in it just kind of move my fork around. So it's going to give me all of that wonderful juice. I miss my camera guy. He would always fill in the gaps if I was needing to concentrate on fixing something. He would fill in the gaps for me. But he'll be back on the next video. Let's see how much that's yielded. That's about 1/4 of a cup. So 2 lemons will probably do it. And I'm putting the seeds in here, but when I pour it over in my pan, I'll just strain it through my fingers and get all the seeds out. Okay, so 2 lemons gave me 1/2 cup, just what I need. Okay, guys, we are back. I've cleaned up a little bit. I've got my juice, my zest ready. So let's go ahead and start on the eggs. You're going to need 3 eggs, but you want them separated because you're only going to use the yolk in the pudding, and then you'll use the white of the egg in the meringue that goes on top. And I just pour the yolk back and forth into the 2 halves of the shell. And that's the way I separate my eggs. Okay. So you see the eggs, how they're separated? We're going to put the egg whites back for the meringue. Right now we're only going to use the yolk. Let's go on over to the stove and I'll show you how I put this lemon pudding together, okay? Okay, guys, we're back over here to the stove. So I'm going to go ahead, tilt you down so you can see my pan that I have everything in and show you how I bring all this pudding together, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on about a medium heat. We'll go ahead and add my water. Now I've got my sugar and my cornstarch in here. I'll go ahead and add my lemon juice. Okay. I've got my water, my lemon juice, my sugar, and my cornstarch in here. I got it on medium heat. And all you have to do now is just stir. You don't want to walk away. You want to stay right with it. Keep stirring. Because this can stick very quickly. Okay, guys. I've got my pie crust out. I baked it for 14 minutes, but actually I probably should have just went 12 minutes. It's got a little browner than I like. I don't like much of a brown crust, but you need to go by the directions that's on whatever brand of pie crust you buy, or if you make your own, go by the directions that you have. Wayne is going to have to schedule what he needs to do on a day that we're not going to film, because I sure miss my camera guy. But this week has been so hectic on both of us. We've had so much to do that normally I get a video out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is what I try to do. And this week we've only got one video out, and this I'm filming it on a Friday, but I'll upload it Friday night, and we have such slow internet, it'll take it up until Saturday morning to upload. So it'll be available first thing Saturday morning. But I apologize, guys. But sometimes, you know, it's real life. Things happen. And you just don't get everything done the way you want it. Now this is heated up a little bit. It's not thick. So I'm going to start tempering my eggs. Tempering means if I pour these eggs in this hot mixture, it's going to be scrambled eggs in my pudding. I don't want that. So I'm going to put just a little bit of the hot mixture into the eggs and stir. Okay, you want to stir. Make sure you don't scramble those eggs. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll get me some more. Those egg yolks, they give it that beautiful lemon color. Okay, now I'm going to add this mixture to this one. You still want to stir, because you don't want to curdle those eggs. See that pretty color it's already got to? It's still pretty thin, but it'll thicken the more it heats up. And I'll add my lemon zest and my butter, the very last things, after I take it off the heat. I'm starting to feel it thicken on the bottom just a little bit. So it's pretty close to being ready. Okay, guys. You see how much thicker it's getting? You see that? Okay. I'll turn my burner off. Go ahead and put my butter in. I mean, just keep stirring. You think it's not going to get thick, but just all of a sudden, it gets really thick and glossy on you. Put my lemon zest in. Oh, that lemon zest smells so good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let this cool. And then we'll go ahead and make our meringue. And then we'll put this pie together, okay? Okay, guys. So, here's the pie crust. And here's that beautiful lemon curd that we've got. Is that not pretty? It's still hot. It's cooled down just a little bit. I've got my oven on 350. After we make the meringue, we're going to put on top of it, and then we'll stick it right back in the oven. Just until the meringue gets a little bit brown. My friend Shirley, I was telling her I was going to make the lemon meringue, and she said she liked lemon pie, but she didn't like the meringue on top. So, how do you guys like it? Do you guys like with the meringue on it, or just like this right here? I like the meringue on it myself. That's the way we eat it. What kind of pies do y'all have for Christmas and Thanksgiving? We always have usually a chocolate pie, lemon meringue pie, butterscotch. I think that's it. I like coconut, but we've never really had coconut for the holidays. But let me know what kind of pies you guys have on your holiday table. Okay, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to get everything ready for the meringue, and then I'll bring you back and show you how we fix it, okay? Okay, guys. So I've got the pie ready for the meringue. So I'm going to go ahead, and those 3 egg whites, that we separated at the beginning of the video. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the bowl. And then we're just going to turn the mixer on and beat it just a little bit. Okay, guys. You see, it's still not stiff enough or anything, but it is frothy enough for me to go ahead and add my sugar. And I've always used granulated sugar, but I think I read somewhere or heard it somewhere, maybe on YouTube, that if you use powdered sugar, that it's better. It won't cause your meringue to weep. Have you ever made meringue? You put it back in the fridge, and then when you get it out, it's like beads of sugar droplets on it. Somewhere I read where if you use the powdered sugar, it won't do that. So I'm going to try that this year and see if that is true. I need 6 tablespoons. And this is not a tablespoon measure. I don't know where my tablespoon measure is, but that equals my 6 tablespoons. Let me go ahead and put a little splash of vanilla. And I'll put the exact measurements in the description box so you'll have it. So I'm going to go ahead and whip this up a little bit more. Okay. This is the meringue. See that? We're going to go ahead and put it on top of the pie. I like to make little swirls on it, and that just makes it pretty. Let's go ahead. We'll stick it in the oven, and then once this browns a little bit, then we'll bring it out, let it cool. Then it has to go in the fridge to cool down and let it set. If not, that lemon curd is just going to become so liquidy and thin that it'll just, your pie won't set up pretty. So it needs to be cool, okay? So let's go ahead and put it in there, and you want to watch this carefully because it will brown on you pretty quickly. Okay? I'll bring you back once it gets done, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, guys, we're back. Look at this pie. Is it not pretty? Let me get you a little bit closer. Hold on. Look at there. So I'm going to let it cool here just a little bit, and then I'm going to stick it in the fridge, and it'll be ready for my Thanksgiving table. Okay, guys. Right now, while I'm filming this, we are at 941 subscribers. And I know we can get 1,000 before Thanksgiving. So that's what? 59 more subscribers. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. We have fun on this channel. My husband, when he's here and he films, it's a lot better. I feel like I have stumbled through this video all night, and I apologize to you guys because I feel more nervous on this video than I did the very first video, and it's because I don't have my big guy behind the camera directing me and kind of telling me what I need to do and keeping me in line. So I apologize if it's not the quality of video that you're used to, but it still is a good pie. So, but he'll be back on the next one. So he's off taking care of some business that he's going to have to do, and then he'll be back, and he'll help me on the next video, and then we'll share Thanksgiving with you guys. So, but again, I apologize that it feels just like I've stumbled over my words. I've stumbled over everything I've done. I miss him. But he's okay. He's not sick or anything. He just had to take care of some business. But try that lemon meringue pie. And in the comments, let me know what kind of pies that you have on your table for Thanksgiving. Like I said, we always have the chocolate meringue usually. If we don't have it for Thanksgiving, we'll have it for Christmas because Wayne loves it. We have the lemon. That's one of my favorites. And Wayne likes it too. We usually have a butterscotch. We do a cheesecake. So those are some of the desserts that we like and we have. So, oh yeah, as Wayne always says at the end, if you have any prayer requests, please put them in the comments. You don't have to say what it is if you don't want to. We put it in our prayer book and we pray every day over that prayer book, asking God to move on those prayer requests. We are happy to pray for you. It's not that we think we're the only ones that can get a prayer through. We're not. Anybody that is serious before God, God hears. But if all of us come together and pray, then God will surely hear his people and God will move for his people. So please, if you see a prayer request, comment on it. Just all you have to do is say I'm praying or praying, and that person knows not only is Wayne and Pam praying, but look at all these other people that are praying for me, and that gives them encouragement. And sometimes we go through things that we need encouragement. We need our brothers and sisters to lift us up in prayer sometimes. And we all get to that point. We all face things in life that we have to have strength from our brothers and sisters in the Lord. So anyway, I'll get off of here. Try the lemon meringue pie. I'll have the recipe in the description box. And share the video. Share it so that others will see it and we can grow our channel and get more subscribers. But let's shoot for 1,000 for Thanksgiving Day. How about it? So I'm going to get off of here. Love you guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.